Picture this. You're driving calmly, maybe heading from work or dropping the kids off at school, when suddenly you see patrol lights flashing in your rearview mirror. Do you know what to do? Do you know how to protect yourself so a simple traffic stop doesn't turn into something far worse? Today, we're tackling a topic that could mean the difference between a bad moment and a disaster. What to do if police or ICE stop you while you're driving. Reality isn't always fair. We know that. Sometimes, something as minor as a broken taillight or a simple traffic violation can escalate into a life-changing situation. That's why today I'm going to show you how to protect yourself, avoid major problems, and most importantly, be prepared. How to avoid being stopped. The best way to handle this situation is to prevent them altogether. Here are some key tips. Keep your vehicle in good condition. Imagine you're driving and out of nowhere, bam, you're pulled over because one of your brake lights isn't working. Fun fact, this is one of the most common reasons cars get stopped. Don't make it easy for the police. Check your lights, brakes, and make sure everything's in working order. Make sure you have insurance and registration for the vehicle that is up to date. Even if the car is not in your name, make sure it's insured and registered. Most states require that you have valid insurance, and police can usually check on their computer with a license plate. Also, make sure your driver's license is current and that you have one. General comments. Avoid dark window tints. Here's an important tip. Each state has its own rules about tinted windows. If yours are too dark, you might attract unnecessary attention. Follow traffic rules. I know this sounds obvious, right? Always wear your seatbelt, make full stops at signs, use your turn signals, and please don't use your phone while driving. Also, avoid distractions in your car. Don't hang objects from the rearview mirror or decorate the dashboard. This is illegal in some states, like in New Jersey. 39:8-4 is the regulation that prevents you, that makes it a crime, or a violation in this case, what to do if you're being pulled over while driving. All of what we've talked about before are hopefully to avoid being pulled over. But now if you are pulled over, what do you do? If you do get stopped, despite your precautions, don't panic. Here's a step-by-step guide. Find a safe spot to pull over. Don't brake suddenly or stop in a random spot. Turn on your hazard lights and find a place where you won't block traffic. 2. Stay calm and be respectful. Yes, it's a stressful situation, but losing your cool only makes things worse. Speak respectfully, don't raise your voice, and avoid sudden movements, even if they're jerks. 3. Keep your hands on the steering wheel. Don't reach for any documents until the officer asks for them. This helps prevent misunderstandings. 4. Ask questions politely. If the officer doesn't tell you why you were stopped, ask politely, "Officer, may I know the reason for the stop?" And lastly, provide only the basics. Hand over your license, registration, and information. And shut up. Exercise your right to remain silent. Very important. Do not use fake documents. This could turn a minor traffic violation into a serious offense. Should you get out of the car, stay in your car unless the officer explicitly tells you to get out. Exiting without permission could be seen as a threat. Stay seated while your hands are visible and wait for instructions. If asked about your immigration status, you can respond, "I am exercising my right to remain silent." In other words, we don't want you to lie, and we don't want you to tell the truth if you're undocumented. Instead, we want you to not answer the question, or any question other than license, registration, insurance. Do not let them search your car without a warrant. If they insist, say, "May I see the warrant signed by a judge?" If they threaten to get a dog or wait for some test, no matter what you do not consent to the search. We're attempting to prevent you from sabotaging your defense unknowingly. So less is more. Bonus tip: install a dash cam that records continuously. This could be vital evidence if there's ever a misunderstanding. Now, what do you do if you're going to be arrested? Ask for a lawyer. You probably should have done that before you were arrested. But you have the right to consult an attorney before signing anything or answering any question. If you can't afford an attorney, request a list of free or low-cost attorneys. They're not likely to be as good, but sometimes it's all you got. Memorize important numbers. Always know the phone number of your family or a trusted attorney. Inform them of your needs. If you have children or need medication, let them know immediately. And contact your consulate. Now, this is if you're arrested, but understand contacting the consulate is an indication you're not a U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident. So you got to be careful when and if you do that. You shouldn't do that until after you're being arrested, because at that point, they're going to know anyway. Your country's consulate be informed of your arrest. They can provide support and guidance. We know these situations can and will be terrifying, but remember, you're not alone. There is a community to support you. And knowledge is your best tool for staying safe. If this video was helpful, share it with your friends and family. You never know who might need this information. Drop a comment below with your questions or experiences, and don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing tips. Remember, we're in this together. See you next time, Immigration Nation.
Hey, did you like the video? I invite you to watch another video where I share more tips on how to protect your reputation as an immigrant. Until next time.